The Outer Worlds 2, a sequel nobody thought would actually happen, and yet, here we are. Obsidian's back with more space satire, more dark humor, and more of that corporate dystopia meets cosmic chaos vibe that made the first game such a cult favorite. But after all these years, and with Starfield setting the bar for space RPGs, the question is simple. Has Obsidian crafted a sequel that soars through the stars, or is it just floating through the void? Let's find out if The Outer Worlds 2 is a play or a pass. This time around, Obsidian has taken us far beyond the Halcyon colony. We're in a brand new star system filled with new corporations, fresh factions, and a familiar amount of chaos. It's like someone handed Obsidian a bigger galaxy and said, "Go wild and make it weird." You play as a completely new protagonist. No returning crew, no recycled setup. It's a clean slate, which is actually smart. The devs can satirize new corporate empires, introduce new alien worlds, and expand the lore without being tied down by the first game's decisions. And right away, you can tell this game has a bigger budget. The environments feel more alive, cities hum with neon lights, alien jungles shimmer with bioluminescence, and every outpost feels like it's one bad day away from a corporate meltdown. But make no mistake, while the world's bigger and prettier, The Outer Worlds 2 still feels like a comedy of capitalism in space. The tone is sharp, the writing is clever, and the corporations still absolutely insane. If you've played any Obsidian game, you know what to expect. Choice, consequence, and sarcasm. The writing is once again the real star here. Every quest is laced with dry wit and moral ambiguity. You're constantly balancing between doing what's right and what's profitable. But The Outer Worlds 2 takes it even further. Instead of being a simple good versus bad RPG, the sequel leans heavily into absurdist storytelling. One mission might have you sabotaging an entire mining operation to expose corruption, and the next, filming a corporate propaganda commercial because your reputation score wasn't high enough. And the best part, the narrator's back, constantly breaking the fourth wall, mocking both the player and the industry itself. It's hilarious, self-aware, and just cynical enough to make you laugh while feeling slightly guilty. Still, not everything lands perfectly. Some of the side quests don't hit the same emotional notes as the first game's companions did, and the new cast, while colorful, doesn't yet have a character as iconic as Parvati or Nyoka. They're fun, sure, but not unforgettable. Gameplay-wise, The Outer Worlds 2 feels like an evolution, not a revolution. The gunplay's tighter, the powers are flashier, and the enemies way more aggressive. Combat feels smoother. You'll notice improved weapon recoil, smarter AI, and better use of special abilities. They've also introduced new tactical time dilation tweaks. So now instead of just slowing time, you can trigger ability chains, letting you pull off stylish finishers mid-fight. Customization's deeper too. Weapons now have mod trees that change function, like turning a plasma rifle into a freeze cannon or adding absurd ricochet mods that make firefights look like fireworks. And for players who love roleplay, dialogue skills, intimidation, science, and leadership all have expanded options that genuinely affect how you handle missions. That said, not everything's perfect. Some early builds still show clunky animations and awkward facial expressions. And while the worlds are bigger, the loading times can still feel Obsidian-ish. You know, a little rough around the edges, but packed with personality. Visually, The Outer Worlds 2 looks fantastic. The new engine delivers crisp lighting, vivid colors, and a sense of scale the first game never had. Alien ecosystems glow under twin suns, and asteroid colonies float in atmospheric haze. But more impressive is the art direction. It's not realism, it's style. That painterly, comic book look returns, but with modern fidelity. Think No Man's Sky meets Borderlands, with a sarcastic narrator telling you your insurance doesn't cover alien dismemberment. It fits perfectly. So, let's wrap it up. The Outer Worlds 2 isn't trying to compete with Starfield or Mass Effect. It knows exactly what it is. A darkly funny, character-driven satire of the future. It doesn't reinvent space RPGs, but it refines what made the original special. Brilliant writing, rich choices, and the courage to make you laugh at how doomed humanity really is. If you loved the first game, this is a play, no question. The improved combat, larger world, and sharp humor make it worth every second. If you're looking for a deep, emotional sci-fi epic with cinematic storytelling like Mass Effect 2, you might find it a pass, because The Outer Worlds 2 isn't about saving the galaxy, it's about surviving it, one sarcastic conversation at a time. So what's your verdict? Is this a bold evolution, or just more corporate chaos in space? Let me know what you think. Would you play or pass on The Outer Worlds 2?